Hello light seekers, this is Moon Garden Angel 711. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to the month of July. These are going to be messages for the sign of Cancer for the month of July 2021. Hope you guys are all staying well and safe. I also want to say thank you and also happy birthday to all the Cancerians. One of my best friends is a Cancer, so I love you guys. I really enjoy your energy. One of the things that I want to say, or there's a couple of things that I needed to say. Keep in mind that we are still under the shadow of the Mercury retrograde, which it did end on the 22nd of June. However, right now we're still in the shadow period, which will probably end, which is scheduled to end on July the 7th, 2021. So there's still, a possibility of people coming back from your past. Is a time and period to review, regress, reconsider anything that you might have had, like a bad conversation or bad energy or even positive energy. Just keep in mind that this is your time period to kind of like ponder about things, reconsider those thoughts. Is that the right direction that you want to take with that, relationship or job, or if there are some things going on with your job? Just reconsider a lot of things and try to look at things from a different angle, fourth dimensional, fifth dimensional, just to see if there's any possibility of regrouping. So we're still in the shadow period of Mercury retrograde, and that's going to end on July the 7th. Now, one of the things though to remember, we still have Pluto on retrograde, which it's not going to end until like October. Same for Saturn. It's not going to end until October. And then you also have Jupiter that is also not going to, it's still going to be on retrograde until October, like the 18th. So now we have, we still are in retrograde for about 5 planets. Look it up in your chart and see where those planets fall, or which house it falls and which house it is actually affecting your life. The other one that is going to be on retrograde, or started to be on retrograde like a couple of days ago, was Neptune. For all the people that have Neptune in their charts, look it up and see which house is going to affect. That is going to be on retrograde until December. So just, be cautious. Oh, and when I was meditating for the sign of Cancer, Spirit pretty much said, to wear tiger's eye, the stone. I typically don't get messages like that, but for Cancer, I did get the tiger stone as one of the stones that you need to be looking for, the tiger's eye. When I was meditating for the sign of Cancer, for the sign of Cancer, I was also getting the name Abigail, lighthouse. I was getting, it was very clear. It was almost like I was in, close to the shore, near the sea. There was a big, beautiful lighthouse with red on it. I also saw a lot of rocks. So washing to the shore, like the sea washing up to the shore. I also saw a bridge, running in the prairie, horses. I also received a smile. The message that Spirit is giving to the sign of Cancer is the statement of smile. There are better days coming. So I don't know exactly what you're going through, Cancer, whether you're going through hardship, financial hardship, or personal hardship, or any career hardships or stress, or you just feel completely devastated, or you feel like you want to give up. Spirit is saying, hang in there, smile. There are better days coming. So, and it's they're telling me to say the word soon, soon. And then they're saying, okay, so she's asking, when, soon, how soon? They're telling me within a week. So you might hear from the day that you hear or watch this message from a week from now. So soon, it's a week from now. So now, one of the things that I need to remind everyone is that my messages are for the collective. This is general messages. So whenever this message pops up on your feed, that's when you are supposed to or meant to hear it or listen to it, as there might be messages there for you that you need to hear. It might just be one message there that it resonates with you, but it is a good message for you that you are seeking. So we're going to go ahead and get started and ask Spirit, your guides, to come forth so that the message that you are seeking, it's related or to you through the cards or through any words that I might say, and that it is a heartfelt message. Spirit, we are asking for messages that is going to assist us in receiving some kind of appease us, or messages that we ask for. And here we go. So the first question that we're going to ask is, what is the energy for the month of July 2021 for the sign of Cancer? Spirit, what is the message for the sign of Cancer? What is the energy for the sign of Cancer for the month of July 2021? What is, here we go. This is the energy, guys. So the energy is healing. Some of you may have gone through a period of trial, tribulations, or recently went through, in their recent past, went through a very hard decision, or had to make a very hard decision that almost nearly it fractured you in a lot of ways. But you knew that you had to do this in order to continue, because it was no longer, the energy that you had around you was no longer supporting the person that you are. So you had to make that decision, and recently it was very hard. It was either leaving a job or leaving a relationship, or are going to be leaving a relationship for the month of July, or left a relationship recently. So for the month of July, it is, the Spirit is saying that you're going to go through a lot of healing. And I'm being told that this was supposed to happen because this was an agreement that you had made with the person or the employer that caused you to make this decision. You had this contract because it was going to teach you a lesson, or you were going to learn a lesson, or you were going to teach a lesson to someone. So you were there for a reason, and you've already accomplished that mission. So that was one of the reasons that you felt this innate pull or string pulling you, saying, that you needed to make this decision. It's almost like it was instantaneous. You had to make the decision, and it was a very tough decision because there was a lot of attachments already, but you had to hang in strong, and had to cut off a lot of people from your life recently. that were no longer in alignment with your lifestyle, your new path, that you're going. And by making this decision now, the month of July, it's going to be the month of healing. So you're kind of going to go into the hermit mode. I'm also seeing that you recently might have gone through dark night of the soul, which was and that was part of living with those people, or living in that type of atmosphere that you had to cut off. So they, or though that period was also part of your dark night of the soul. But now, the month of July, that you've made this decision now, it's almost like it pulled your heart out, or it kind of cracked your heart open. So now you're going to go into this healing period that is going to help you ascend. I wouldn't be surprised if the card of the Hermit comes out. For the month of July, you're going to be doing a lot of healing. Try to also purchase some crystals that are going to be assisting you with healing. Being called to the rose quartz to help you heal your heart, because it is as though I'm being told that you just, because your heart just recently opened, or something to do with your heart chakra is helping you move on and leave those people behind that are no longer in alignment with your path. So in order to heal, try to utilize also a lot of mantras. The mantra from, say a lot of mantras, healing mantras. Look it up on YouTube. There might be healing mantras for your heart. Or I'm also seeing healing mantras for I'm being told healing mantras for your root chakra. So you might have had also a lot of sexual addictions or sexual abuse as a child, and now it's requiring you to heal that portion of you. If in fact you did go through some level of abuse, even if it was not just sexual abuse, but it was mental abuse, physical abuse, try to look up for those mantras and just listen to them through the night. If you wake up in the middle of the night where you are you just don't know why you keep waking up at a certain time, try to listen to those mantras, because your inner being, or your higher being, is telling you need to heal something. So, and go within at nighttime and try to ask your high spirit or your spirit guides, what is it that they're waking you up for? What is the message that they are trying to relate to you, so that you may not be listening. So for the month of July, that's the message. That's the energy. It's going to be a healing energy. Okay. Whoa, that was deep. I like that. That's very, very informative. So I'm also being told the color black. So someone might be wearing a lot of the color black. Try to use different colors, because it appears as though in the recent past you might have been using a lot of the color black. So try to differentiate. Try to bring some color into your life, into your wardrobe. I'm a very colorful person, so and I also wear a lot of black. But they're telling me to say this for the sign of Cancer, for you guys to try to not differentiate, but variate your wardrobe. Okay, so that was the energy, and now we're going to ask, what is the message related to this energy for the month of July for the sign of Cancer? What is the energy, or what are the messages for the sign of Cancer for the month of July? What is the message for the sign of Cancer? Okay, one more. Okay. What is the message for the month of July? Okay. Let's see here. Okay. So wow. Some of you might be the age of 53, 23, or 32, or 21. So the person that I'm tapping into, they are around that age. So between 21 and 23, or 32 and 53, or 32 and 35 and 53. So, you know, this healing energy that you're going to be going through for the month of July is going to have you go, as I said before, in a hermit mode. You are not going to want to go out, but try to get out of that energy. But each one of us has to do what our spirit guides are telling us. So if the spirit guides are telling you to go to hermit mode, meaning you're not going out, you're not answering a lot of your calls, just call your friends and let them know, hey, you know what, I'm just disconnecting for the weekend. I'm okay. I just need some time to myself. I just need a well day, or a well night, or a well weekend where I can't, because I'm hearing, what I'm being told is that a lot of you are going to go through this stage, or where you're going to be, even the noise of music is going to kind of like hurt your ears, and you're not going to be able to sustain that energy, so you just want to quiet down. What I'm being told is to go ahead and just turn the radio to like classical music, if you're going through that stage. So just music with no words, no drama, just hear it. Just hear the music. And if you don't want to hear any music, period, you just want quietness and you just want to be able to hear your thoughts, I'm being told to just go ahead and do that. Follow your instinct, follow your gut. Because what you're searching is, you're going to this stage of where you're just kind of like, you feel like you're going up a hill. You're going to be like in your temple. You are your own temple, and you want to be going within, so that you're just in there, just all you, the birds, the sounds, nature. If you need to go to nature, do that. You're going to be in a very introverted stage, because you're trying to find that healing of that wound of your heart opening, healing from all that decision that you had to make, healing from all those energies. I'm also being told to take Epsom salt baths. So just buy a couple of bags of Epsom salt, and whatever your spirit guides tell you, whether it's a whole bag or just half of a bag, stay in there and just take a bath and just let that energy be soaked by the salt, so that it's being removed from you. Those are lower level energies that you're picking up as you're walking around in the street, or as you go shopping. We don't know what kind of entities are tagging on to us, because we are of light. So as you can see, both of these personas here, the feminine and the masculine, they both have a light within them, an aura about them. So you might be someone that, a lot of people seek their advice. They seek your advice. They seek right now you're just trying to heal your body, mind, and spirit and align them. So for the month of July, this is what you're doing. You're just going within. And yes, to some extent, you're going to feel like all tied up. But in reality, know that it's not anything that, cannot be broken or you cannot walk away from. Because you could easily walk down the steps and walk out of that hermit mode. So just know that right now you are going through a duality of combining your spirit, mind, and soul. As I can see here, there is a marrying of your divinity. And in order to do that, you had to break off whatever just happened recently. Okay. Now we're going to ask, let's see here. What else, Spirit? Is there any other messages? Some of you might like red roses. So I'm also seeing a white car. Someone may drive a white vehicle. Okay. I already cleared up my cards. So one of the other thing that I wanted to mention is, as I was clearing all the cards in preparation for this reading, some of the cards were getting stuck. I mean, almost to the point where I just had to it was really hard to shuffle them and to clear them. So with that, I'm interpreting it as that some of you may have a hard time, in the recent past might have had a hard time making that decision or letting go of certain things. It might be material things, because it was the objects that were really getting stuck. So it might have been material things that were the material. Let me stop there. The material items of this 3D world were the things that were keeping you stuck from having to make that decision that was so hard. The material things are the reason as to why you were not making a decision. Okay, so let's go with the next message in the tarot. What are the messages for the month of July for the sign of Cancer? Spirit, what are the messages? Okay, and I'm being told it's reversed, so we're gonna go ahead and take this. Fix that. They're telling me fix that, Maria. Fix that. And this one was reversed, so. Oh my God. King of Wands and Queen of Cups. I never see the Queen of Cups in this manner, but I'm seeing that this Queen of Cups is just saying, you know what? I am just going to let go of all these feelings. It's kind of like, okay, I'm just going to go ahead and spill all these feelings. Like, I'm letting go. The word letting go. I'm done. I'm done. I'm just going to spill all these feelings I have for you and let them go. They can wash away with the sea, wash away with the lake, wash away with whatever the water's running. That's what I'm seeing here. I never saw this Queen of Cups like that, but that's how I'm seeing it. Yet, I'm also seeing this King of Wands as someone that is very cold. So I'm seeing here a couple, a feminine and a masculine, that have no feelings for each other. There is this coldness about them. There's no feelings. Five of Pentacles, look at that. Coldness. Ace of Wands. That love, that passion, that heat is pretty much gone cold. And look at that. It's like at a church or at a house. I can see like a tower. but there's two towers here. So it's almost like, you know, I'm going this way now. No more love. I'm also seeing here someone that it's very balanced. I'm seeing I'm seeing three people here, two feminines and a masculine, obviously, but this right here, it's, tell me more about the Five of Pentacles, Spirit. What is the message for the Five of Pentacles? Okay. Is this reversed? It's challenged. So I am seeing here okay, it's coming through again. Someone may be dabbing into dark magic. So this is a separate message from the main message. Is someone is dabbing into black magic here, and dark magic here. She's almost like she's almost manipulating the spirits so that she could get her to her benefit. But I'm seeing here that because there's a turtle there, that it's being, you know, it's being delayed by spirit there. This right here, because she's dabbing into something that she's not supposed to. She needs to leave the dead, you know, alone. Leave it alone. Because once you dab into that or tap into that, it's a total different energy. You don't know what kind of spirit is gonna come through. So she needs to be leaving that alone, and she doesn't know exactly what she's doing, honestly. But spirit is watching her because she's manipulating those spirits, and it's gonna come back to her for the month of July. She did this in the recent past, so she might have gone near the water and did something to do that, because in order to tap into the fifth dimensional, the water is one of the ways to tap into that. So she knew that. She read that somewhere. I'm being told Pinterest. She read it on Pinterest. So that's what she went and did. But she doesn't know exactly what she's doing. And Spirit pretty much is bringing this back to her. So whatever she did is being reversed. She was being watched by someone nearby, and it was actually Spirit watches her every time now. She is someone that she's kind of like being watched all the time. Whatever she tapped into, it's coming back to her, and now it's going to be reversed, especially when this card came out. That's what I saw immediately. I'm seeing this third person or third feminine energy or second feminine energy, that she protects herself. She has created a protection spell a long ago, before this lifetime, and she knew that this was going to happen. So I'm being told this is more like an empress and a high priestess that is overpowering her. So no need to worry. Can you tell me more about this King of Wands, Spirit? Why is the King of Wands so cold? Because I'm seeing it as the King of... It's the King of Wands, but I'm seeing him as the King of Swords. Okay, so I'm seeing this King of Wands as someone that has a lot of worries. He has a lot of worries and a lot of burdens in the recent past. But now those are going away. But why does the King of Wands feel so cold? Because he's not single. He wants to be single. He wants to be single to get his Two of Cups, to go to his Two of Cups. If you can see, this is almost matching her. They look alike. What are the connecting cards between the King of Wands and the Two of Pentacles, Spirit? Being told to pull that one. The Lovers. He loves her. That's why he feels so cold. He feels cold for her. He has no feelings for her. That's why when it first came out, I felt this coldness. He doesn't want anything to do with her. He recently was not able to sleep, and there was a lot of burdens. Those burdens have left. The reason that he wasn't sleeping well is because he wanted to go to his Two of Cups. There's a card here that is combining this King of Wands with the Two of Pentacles, and it's the Lover's card. So I'm being told to say you are on the right path. You are in the right path. You are, whatever's going on, whoever I'm tapping into, whatever decision you had to make recently, whether to walk away, and then you're questioning that decision, whether it was from a job or from a relationship, you're making the right decision. Okay. The Hierophant. He wants to propose or give her some type of commitment to her. So let's see here. I'm seeing that this King of Wands works a lot. He stays at work most of the time to be away from her. Tell me more about this Queen of Cups, Spirit. Are there any messages? Yeah, there's no more love here between the two. We have the Two of Swords in reverse. So there might have been words in between them both. In other words, fights recently, or even clarification. Wow, look at this. And now we have the Nine of Cups clarifying the Queen of Cups. She's single. She is single. He has divorced her already, or will be a divorce on the month of July. They're going to sign the papers on the month of July. Because in here he's showing up as not being single, but in here she's showing up as being single. So she's either departed, she's no longer emotionally present mentally. Are there any more clarifying cards for the Nine of Cups? Eight of Wands. Yeah, there was a lot of communication in between both. That was very hurtful. Clarify the Lovers. Clarify the Lovers, Spirit. Okay, so I'm seeing here that this King of Wands is going to have a conversation with this Two of Pentacles. What is the conversation about, Spirit? What is the conversation about? Okay, too many cards. And Eight of Swords. The communication is, I fought with my ex-wife. I fought with and the word said, Ten of Swords. There were a lot of hurtful things said. Or you might have had words also with him where there was a lot of hurtful things that this masculine energy said to you recently. But because Mercury retrograde, maybe it's coming back as, okay, let's fix this. Reconsider. Review. And someone might be like at lunchtime because all of a sudden I'm really, really hungry. Seven of Pentacles at work. Two of Pentacles. Clarifying the Justice. Yeah, he's coming to give you a message of passion. There's going to be two things that this Knight of Cups is going to present. Is going to be, I love you. I have this true emotions for you. I see and I love your spirituality. I have recently shedded a lot of things from me, and it goes back to I recently had to let go of a lot of things, and the divorce, and I had to let go of a lot of money, but yet I have this passion for you. I cannot stop thinking about you. So they're telling me to leave this out. Okay. Okay. We're going to go ahead and ask, what does the sign of Cancer need to caution for the month of July? Spirit, what does the sign of Cancer needs to caution for the month of July? What does Cancer need to caution? Another man might be approaching you. Another masculine energy will be approaching. Now, my readings are about energies, so it's not necessarily, you could be a masculine and have the feminine energy. The main male and a mature woman. Clarification on what is the card? The connecting card for the main male and the mature woman. Courthouse. So Cancer, you need to caution the fact that you might be brought into court for a reason, not necessarily why that's coming up, but also the fact that Cancer needs to caution the fact that you're going to have to caution a main male, a mature woman, a feminine energy, that this goes back to that you are finalizing paperwork, because I see this as wearing the red, final documents. So for the month of July, you're going to have finalization of some documents. Wow, that's a lot of cards. Yep. On the month of caution, what you need to caution is the fact that you're going to be moving. Someone here is going to be moving. Some people are going to feel like you stole something, because you might have stole some of their energy, or vice versa. But you can fracture that energy back and bring it back by calling it all in. So you need to caution the fact that you might have some anxiety for the month of July. But definitely you're moving. You're signing documents. That's what you need to call. That's what needs to be told. Okay, so what is the advice for the month of June? Spirit, what is the advice for the month of June for the sign of Cancer? Follow your heart, St. Francis. Follow your heart. So some of you might be moving. Pray and bring out the prayer of St. Francis of Assisi. It is a very, very good and very guiding prayer. So follow your heart. Okay, St. Francis. You know what? I'm being told to bring out the book. Let's see here. Follow your heart. The answer to your question is in your heart. This card signifies that you can trust your heart's true desires, even if you can't clearly see how the outcome will appear or manifest. This is a situation where you're called upon to walk in faith and be true to yourself. The universe will ensure that your needs are met and will help with your relationship as you make life changes. St. Francis of Assisi was born to a wealthy Italian cloth merchant, but he later renounced his inheritance to follow an ascetic spiritual path. As he volunteered in hospitals and ministered to the sick, he gained followers who eventually became Franciscans. Many legends speak of St. Francis' ability to communicate with animals, and today he is the patron saint of the environment and animals. Call upon St. Francis for help in situations where your family or friends don't understand your choices or spiritual path, or any issue involving animals. Because he is the patron of the environment, know that anything that has to do with air, wind, fire, it also can be, those are the energies that he is also patron of. So no, even it could be an extent money, I'm being told, simply because the environment that we are in, this 3D world. So call upon the spirit of St. Francis so that he can assist you with any decisions and guidance. So those are the messages for Cancer for the month of July. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. I love you, love you, love you. Love the fact that you guys are here with me listening to this message. And again, take all the messages, because I support the high-level soulmates as well as the twin flames. Some of the messages may not resonate. So take what does resonate and leave what doesn't behind, because there might be messages that are for someone else. So thank you guys. Subscribe. Love you. And take care. Bye.